The meeting of the zoning board of adjustment will now come to order. This meeting of the zoning board of adjustment of the city of Elizabeth convened this Thursday, 29th day of September of 2029. I'm ready to move that. This Thursday, 12th of January of 2012, and has been duly advertised in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 1046, as a special meeting. Notice of said meeting was published in the Star Ledger on February 15, 2011, and the notices of the cases to be heard were also published in the Star Ledger at least 10 days before today. Madam Secretary, roll call, please.
Chairman Castro.
Here.
Vice Chairman Nunes.
Here.
Commissioner Fernandez.
Here.
Commissioner Cabo.
Here.
Commissioner Jackson.
Here.
Commissioner Silva. Here. Commissioner Eby. Here. Commissioner Gonzalez.
Here.
Reverend Dixon.
Yeah.
Commissioner Cano. Here. Commissioner Galvez.
Here. Thank you. We're going to approve that. Okay, please, will everyone please rise for the pledge of allegiance? Pledge
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, today this is the reorganization meeting, so I'm going to go over the approval of the minutes, and then I'm going to call the secretary to sit here so that the board can be reorganized. Is there a motion to approve or deny the minutes of the regular meeting?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Copa, second.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Altidore. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay, the minutes are approved. I'm going to call Madam Secretary to the hot chair.
Good evening. I will now take nominations for chairman.
I'd like to nominate Commissioner Joe Nunes for chairman of the zoning board of adjustment.
I'll second that motion.
Any other nominations?
Madam Secretary, I move that we close the nomination.
Thank you. Second? Second. Thank you. All in favor? Congratulations.
That was to close the nominations. We made a motion to close the nominations.
We need to vote.
Commissioner Castro?
Aye.
Commissioner Nunes?
Aye.
Commissioner Fernandez?
Aye.
Commissioner Cava?
Aye.
Commissioner Jackson?
Aye.
Commissioner Silva? Aye. Commissioner Eby?
Aye.
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations, Commissioner Nunes.
Thank you.
I'd like to take nominations now for Vice Chairman of the Zoning Board of Adjustment.
I would like to nominate the Vice Chairman, Jorge Castro.
Any other nominations?
I would like to nominate Sabuka for Vice Chairman.
Are there any other nominations for the position of Vice Chairman?
I'd like to yield to. I thank you, Commissioner Gavas, for nominating me. I'm going to yield to Commissioner Sarko, but I thank you very much for nominating me. I appreciate it. So I'll second the nomination for Commissioner Koga to serve as Vice Chair. Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Gavas.
The nominations are closed for Vice Chairman. We'll now vote.
Commissioner Castro,
Aye.
Commissioner Fernandez,
Aye.
Commissioner Kaba,
Aye.
Commissioner Jackson,
Aye.
Commissioner Silva, Commissioner Eby, Chairman Nunes.
Aye. Congratulations. We will now take nominations for Board Secretary. Nominations, please.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate Marta Rivera for Board Secretary.
Second.
Any other nominations? We'll take a vote.
Commissioner Castro,
Aye.
Commissioner Fernandez,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Kaba,
Aye.
Commissioner Jackson,
Aye.
Commissioner Silva, Commissioner Eby, Chairman Nunes.
Aye.
Thank you.
Newspapers, do you have any newspapers?
The most of the Star Ledger and Lisa Lerner.
Okay, this needs to be, board members vote on approving those newspapers.
Star Ledger first. In that, not in that order.
We have to take an individual vote on each newspaper.
Let me do it. All in favor, anybody against?
Right, simultaneously, but Star Ledger would be our number.
Oh, okay, all right, so the name, just one, just announce, the newspapers.
The newspapers to be nominated are the Star Ledger, Lucifer, Cano, and Lavo, in that order.
Okay, so just have a vote on all of them together.
Take a vote on the newspapers that will be used for 2012. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Yes. I don't know that anyone else is any other nomination.
Nominations for court reporter for the zoning board of adjustment.
It's only one.
All those in favor of keeping Fred as our court reporter?
Aye.
Opposed?
Now I have to write what you say.
Yes, they will.
By voice vote, we will be moving the calendar, should appear before all of you for calendar year 2012, 2013. All of those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Yes. I'm reading it out loud and then make a motion to approve
Need a vote to approve the resolution, application number Z1611, matter of Mel Acosta.
So move.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Silva? Aye. Commissioner Absalom?
Aye.
Reverend Dixon?
Aye.
Commissioner Castro?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Papa?
Aye.
Commissioner Galvez?
Aye.
To vote for resolution number, application number Z1911, voted on December 29, 2011, New Jersey Community Development Group LLC. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve that, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Vice Chairman Capo. Is there a second?
Second.
A second by Commissioner Castro. Madam Secretary.
Commissioner Silva?
Aye.
Commissioner Absalom?
Aye.
Commissioner Fernandez? Reverend Dixon? Commissioner Castro?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Papa?
Aye.
Chairman Linden?
Aye. Resolution number Z0907, decided on December 29, 2011, B&M Properties LLC, for location at 848, 850 Westfield Avenue. Do I have a motion to approve?
So move.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Castro. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Michelle Silva. Madam Secretary.
Commissioner Jackson?
Aye.
Commissioner Fernandez?
Aye.
Commissioner Silva?
Aye.
Reverend Dixon? Commissioner Galvez?
Aye.
Chairman Linden?
Aye. Before we get started with the first application, I'd like to ask our filmmaker here to our right to just identify himself, please, and to let the audience know where they'll be able to see footage of our meeting tonight, please.
Richard Long, The Elizabeth Report, is available on youtube.com/Elizabeth Report.
Wonderful, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, possible like these from today's meeting.
Yes. First application of the night will be Donald Gray Highway Service LLC, application number Z1711.
Donald Ray. The address is 548 Trumbull Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Thank you. Push the button on the bottom, sir. Let me see. Push it to hold it.
Mr. Chairman, first of all, congratulations. Mr. Chairman, members of the board, my name is Daniel Antonelli, that's Antonelli, on behalf of the applicant. I'd like to start off, Mr. Chairman, with a brief summary of the application. Mr. Gray is in the towing service and storage business property located on Trumbull Avenue. This evening's application before this board is for use variance with preliminary and final site plan approval. There are two pre-existing variances, none others. We have provided Madam Secretary with the proof of publication, the notice of the Star Ledger, as well as the green cards, if you will, notifying the residents within the 200-foot radius of the application. Mr. Gray, as I indicated previously, is in the towing business and currently has an operation there that contains a one-story masonry building and is utilized for towing and storage of motor vehicles. The applicant is proposing to construct a one-story prefab 1,920 square foot addition to the existing building. It's a one-story proposed addition. As the applicant will testify, if this application were granted, it's not for the purposes of expanding his operations. It's really for the purpose of taking some of the tow vehicles that are existing on the property and stored outside. And if the application were granted, allowing some of those vehicles to be stored inside. Unless any member of the board has any questions of me, I'd like to proceed with the further witness.
Any questions, sir? Seeing none?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Committee, can you tell us a little bit about the business operations?
Highway Services is a towing and storage facility. We mostly municipality, like the city of Elizabeth, New Jersey Turnpike, and surrounding towns, basically in-house. Anything that's involved in that will store Highway Service. Been in business for about 25 years now in the same location.
And could you tell us what your hours of operations are?
24/7.
How about business? Mr. Gray, can you tell the board approximately how many total vehicles you have now?
Approximately 24 years.
And can you tell us a little bit about the proposed addition that you're hopeful that the board will bring into this application? Can you tell us a little bit about that addition?
The addition is going to be to store the vehicles that we own. The last 3-4 winters we've had for roll, and it takes an hour to fill up each truck. And we just want to try to keep it under a roof where it's just easier. We can get out and pull a little quicker. We want to waste the time trying to go out and the vehicle and just get it right out of the road. And store it right back inside so there's no time on it. And rust builds up on the trucks from the snow and ice and everything else. We're just trying to prevent it, keep the equipment in better shape.
And Mr. Gray, with the current masonry building, can you describe its exterior as well as the exterior of the proposed addition?
Well, it'll be the exact same. It has a tan color paint, have a blue trim, and a white color, which will be the same line as
Craig, with regard to the proposed addition, I indicated in my summary, but for purposes of creating the record, if this application were granted, is it your intentions to essentially expand your business operations? Expand your business operations?
No, not at all. It's strictly business activity.
So in other words, if the application were granted, it's not your intentions to purchase 2 new vehicles to store in the new addition, it would just be those vehicles that are there now, is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
And can you describe for us the proposed addition, for example, the electric, what will be there?
Nothing. It's just a shell, just with a roof in order for the trucks out of the way of the snow.
And you indicated, but you believe that if the application were granted to store these vehicles, that would help you with your business operations as far as your response time?
Yes, absolutely.
Or response time. And can you tell us, just for the record, approximately how many employees you currently have?
Approximately 22.
And with regard to the number of customers, I know you can't tell us exactly, but essentially it's on an as-needed basis that the customers will call, is that correct? And again, if the application was granted, there would be an increase in employees, is that correct?
That's correct.
Mr. Chairman, I don't have any other questions of this witness.
Commissioner Trumbull.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Gray, this proposed shelter, would it be taking any spaces away from where you currently store cars? My concern is an overspill onto Trumbull Street, going on Trumbull Street with cars.
No, actually, the trucks are parked right there, right where the building's hopefully going to be. So right where we park all the equipment now, we're just trying to put a roof over the top of it, basically.
And currently, you do not park any cars on Trumbull Street that you tell? Everything is held within your yard?
Everything is held within that yard. And we also have other storage facilities in the city of Elizabeth in case of an overflow. So there'll never be a car on that building.
Thank you.
I have some questions, Mr. Chairman. The cars that you're going to be storing in this facility, this specific portion of land is not going to serve as a junkyard or anything like that.
No, not at all. It's a storage facility.
Storage facility, and what cars are you planning to store here?
The addition to the garage would be for highways vehicles, for our equipment, just to keep it out of the way.
So you're not going to perform any car repairs or mechanic shop?
No, we're strictly
Towing, storage, anything like that?
strictly towing and storage facility, no repairs.
Okay. The other question that I have is, you bring here, and probably I should ask this question to the architect, but I'm going to ask you because you own this property, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You bring all these maps, and this is great, but I don't see anything that can show me how the building, are you planning to repair the building or do anything to the building that is currently erected on this piece of land?
The building that's on the property now,
Yes. Are you planning to do anything to the facade of the building?
it's been, within the last year, it's been, I don't think it was stucco, but it's been painted. It's in excellent shape. And the color of the building that we're going to hopefully get will be the same exact color going right down the line.
Okay, I may have other questions in the future. Thank you. Thank you.
Commissioner Dixon? Have any questions? Commissioner Fernandez?
I'm fine.
Commissioner Yee? Any questions? Commissioner Sobel? Any questions? Any? Seeing none? You have another witness?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I do.
Say your name and address for the record.
Name is Steve Parker, P-A-R-K-E-R. Address is 370 East Main Street, Somerville, New Jersey. Yes. Yes.
Mr. Parker, thank you. Mr. Parker, could you tell the board and share with them your qualifications as an engineer?
I'm licensed as a professional engineer in the state of New Jersey. I've been licensed for 22 years as a professional engineer in the state of New Jersey. I am an owner of Parker Engineering and Surveying. I testified before dozens of boards throughout New Jersey for site plan applications, subdivisions, other land use applications such as we're here tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Parker, if you will, can you take the board through your site plan that's before this board this evening?
Sure.
And why don't you start move on?
Yeah, the first page of the plans that the board has just basically shows the area. It's an area map that indicates where the subject property is located in relation to the surrounding properties. As you can see, it also indicates what the zones are, where the site is located and the surrounding properties as well. The property itself is located on Trumbull Street. There are some residential lots to the rear of the property, and there's the railroad in front, across the street, and there's other commercial properties around the area. So that's kind of a description of the area as well. There's on sheet one, there's also the zoning schedule, which indicates what are the required bulk requirements in the zone, what's existing on the site, and what we're proposing with the application. The second page really just is a survey map that shows the existing conditions on the property. This will stand up. On the third sheet, you'll see that there's what we've illustrated is an addition to the building, and there's not much difference between sheet number 3 because really the only change that we're proposing is the addition to the building. You'll see that it measures 40 feet by 48 feet, and it's indicated as a proposed one-story addition. That's really the extent of the changes to the property, and it's just that addition onto the side of the existing building. There are 2 variances that are being requested as part of the application tonight, and the first one is for a front yard variance. The front yard setback requirement is 25 feet, and the existing condition is 7.48 feet. We're not changing that. We're not making that any different. That's an existing condition that's going to remain. We're also requesting a rear yard variance for the portion of the existing building. You can see it's 1.58 feet off of the rear line. That again is an existing condition that we're not changing, but that is a variance that's required. You also see the addition is being added onto the building along the rear property line. That is going to be proposed 4.4 feet on the one end away from the property line, but that's just because it's an addition to an existing building. That's basically it as far as the site goes. There's really nothing other than that change itself.
Mr. Parker, I'll show you what's been marked for identification as A1. Just tell us what that is.
A1 is a copy of the architectural plans that have been prepared for the addition.
Mr. Chairman, I have 2 extra copies of it and the board. Mr. Parker, with regard to A1, that's the architectural plan, if you will, with regard to our proposed addition, it's basically, as described there is described within the plan, which is a one-story addition, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Is there anything in that plan that you could add to the testimony that will help the board understand what type of additions are being proposed here this evening?
I mean, the plan itself goes through the technical construction documents, how the building is going to be constructed, and I'm just looking to see if there may be an elevation that will show what it's going to be appear. I can't seem to locate that right now, but it's pretty much a simple enclosure. There's really nothing on the inside. There's no plumbing. There's no office space. There's no other improvements. It's really just as the applicant testified for storage of his equipment. There's no other use that's proposed inside there.
And Mr. Parker, if you will, and obviously you're going to be able to testify, but describe for the board while this is termed a use variance and dealing with a non-conforming use, but why, in your opinion, this essentially wouldn't be an expansion of the existing use?
Yeah, it's technically an expansion because the building itself is getting larger. However, the operation and the use of the property and the use of the facility is not expanding at all, as testified by the applicant. Really, all he's doing is providing some enclosed storage space for what he's presently storing outside. As he described that, it's better for him to keep that inside for the reasons he described. And so this is really just providing enclosed space that's really just outdoor storage right now.
And Mr. Parker, would you agree with the proposition that taking some vehicles that are currently stored outside and storing them inside aesthetically would give a better appearance?
Yes, it sure would. They wouldn't be sitting outside.
Mr. Parker, you had an opportunity to take a look at the review letter from Barbara Consultants dated December 2011. Is that correct?
Yes.
And again, I'd like to turn your attention to page 1, and the engineer is asking for some testimony from you with regard to the support for the various waivers we're seeking with regard to drainage, utility, pavement, lighting, landscaping, and qualified plans. Can you provide that testimony for this board?
Yeah, this application, it really doesn't propose anything other than the building itself. Changes to the site, to the operation, to the way it functions, to the traffic flow, to the openings in the street in Trumbull Place. There's no other changes to the site that would require any of those items, like such as drainage, changes to the utilities. There's no new paving that's proposed, and so because of that, there's really no need to provide any information because it's just existing. It's an existing condition that's really not going to change.
And Mr. Parker, could you turn to page 2 please? And you can take us through the comments. I know some of the testimony that you have already provided. This record, you would just take us through each number under the general comments and provide some testimony with regard to each one, please.
General comment number 1 is regarding the variances that are requested. And as we talked about, those are existing variances. They're for existing conditions for the existing building itself. So we're requesting those variances, but they are for an existing condition for the building. The character of the surrounding neighborhood is general comment number 2. Depending on that, across the street, across Trumbull Street is the railroad. In the back are some residential lots, and on the sides in the area are the commercial properties. Comment number 3, the applicant has provided testimony about his hours of operation, the operation of the property and the facility. Number 4 is a comment about architectural floor plan. I think that information has been provided. Comment number 5 is again provided that information regarding the exterior finishes and colors of the proposed building. Comment number 7 says the applicant shall comply with all directives of the city of Elizabeth fire official.
That's actually number 6.
Okay, I'm sorry, 6. And yes, we will of course do that as well. Number 7. Actually, 7 looks like 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all items that the applicant will comply with. The comments are more just things that we require if we have conditions that the application is approved. That we will comply with.
And Mr. Parker, could you briefly tell us what may be some special reasons for the grant of the variance.
The benefits of the project we talked about, keeping the vehicles inside, certainly being a more aesthetic appearance. There's really no change or expansion of the operation. You can still keep your own property. That's a benefit. So, and I don't see any detriment to what's being proposed here either. It will be a positive addition to the property and to the neighborhood because it will enclose what's presently stored outside.
I have no further questions, Mr. Clark, at this time, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, we got a witness.
This would be the last witness of the evening.
Commissioner Castro.
Mr. Chairman, this question is for the architect. Where are the floor plans? We don't have floor plans here.
I can answer that question. It looks like on sheet F1, it indicates what the anchor bolt plan is on the floor. And it looks pretty simple because really there are no, this is just an enclosed storage space. There's no interior walls, there's no office space, there's no bathrooms. It's just a basic shell, exterior shell that's to provide the storage space. So it looks pretty basic and simple because it is.
What did Mr. Gallarano, do you have any position regarding this?
No, basically the application is indicated, it's just basically 4 walls, there's nothing going on in the interior. So I don't think it's submitted.
The other question, what is the fence that is placed currently? What is the fence that is placed currently now? Fence.
Yeah, we show, the fence is shown on pages 2 and 3 of the plans that we submitted. It shows where that's located. And the site is surrounded with a fence. It's shown as a line with some little tick marks in it, but the entire property is surrounded by fence.
What type of fence?
It's a chain link fence.
Okay, because I'm going to request that fence be changed for an iron ornamental fence. Should this board decide to approve this application?
Mr. Chairman, I guess one question, the entire fence that is shown on the plan, or?
Well, I am saying
The existing fence that you would like to see replaced, would that be replacing what's shown on the plan?
the one that is actually facing Trumbull Street. Let me ask you something. The whole place is fenced with a chain fence?
Yes.
Then I don't think there is any problem. This is a very small parcel of land. I'm very familiar with it. I think the applicant can use an ornamental iron fence around the perimeter of the land. It is not such a big piece of land that he will have to fence.
Mr. Chairman, what I'd like to do is call Mr. Gray back up to provide some testimony with regard to the existing fence, see if that satisfies Mr. Castro's concerns. If not, then we'll talk to my client about it. But I'd like to actually have some testimony from Mr. Gray about the existing fence.
We're going to bring Mr. Gray back up again once Mr. Clark.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Castro, do you have any other questions for Mr. Clark?
No, I don't have any more questions. Thank you.
Vice Chairman Copper, any questions? Commissioner Dixon? Commissioner Fernandez? Any questions?
Fine.
Commissioners?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Gray, could you come back up? You have previously been sworn.
Commissioner Castro, can you just repeat your question one more time so Mr. Gray understands exactly exactly what you're talking about?
Yes, you have a chain fence, and this board has been, there has been the position of this board to ask applicants who come before this board to start using ornamental iron fence or aluminum fences, whatever you want. You have a chain link fence. I'm very familiar with this piece of land. And I would like to see that you please remove the chain link fence around the perimeter of the property and replace it with an ornamental iron or aluminum fence.
Okay, on the backside of the property facing Bond Street, it is a chain link fence that is covered by corrugated tin. The front portion of the property, which is on Trumbull Street, is covered with a product that was, which individually slides through the chain link fence, which is green, the same colors as highway records, and you cannot see into the, it basically makes it where you can't see into the yard, except for the front entrance of it. So it is covered quite well in the front, and there is corrugated tin. The other side is a commercial building there, that is the chain link fence, which is, and you couldn't even see from, actually the fence continues all the way down to the Petty Plaza, which other companies also have the same chain link fence, but ours is covered.
I am familiar with the fence that you were talking about, and I personally would feel more comfortable. I don't have any problem with the back, but at least the front fence that is facing Trumbull. I would ask you to please replace that chain link fence with an iron ornamental or aluminum fence.
I think, I do understand, because of some of the vehicles that we do tow in, it would have to be where you can't see through the fence. It wouldn't be, it would have to be a solid fence. You know, we do tow quite a bit of fatal accidents involved and they cannot be seen. And that's why we have the covering of the fence that we have now. If there is a suggestion of what other type of fence we could put up there, I'm more than willing to, you know, do what I gotta do to get it done and make it look right.
We're trying to make the city where we live look better. And certainly the fence that you described a few minutes ago is not a nice looking fence. That's why I'm suggesting, unless you have another idea. But I personally would like to see, I don't want to see another a chain fence with this, how do you call those things that you slide?
It's a little different than that. It actually is like a Christmas tree. It's this.
I know the one, and that Highway Towing has those.
Excuse me?
Highway Towing, which is a towing company that is, your other, yes, your Highway Towing, right?
Yes, that is what we have on there.
That's what I propose.
Are there any other further questions for this witness?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Gray, I understand your point that the fatal car accident, we want to see it, the model vehicle, especially for the neighbor to a casualty. Is it possible for you to designate a specific area of the property just for those vehicles?
We do that.
And that be possibly in the back and maybe covered some other way so the ornamental fence would not expose them?
We do, yes. We'll look into it better.
Yeah, I think maybe, Commissioner Councilor Bellapone, we're trying to improve the aesthetics of the city. And I understand your point, I really do. We're not trying to make this hard, but we're trying to do what's right for the city of Elizabeth, what's right for you as well. So if you could enclose those vehicles off to the back, I'm a big advocate of landscape. If you could put trees around the fence, that would be even better. And I'm not going to bug you about landscape. I mean, I know your property very well. But if you could do that, I think you could still accommodate this ornamental fence along Trumbull Street, which will improve the aesthetics of that area. And just make that place even more.
Whatever the board recommends, you know, we're long-time residents of Elizabeth, and we want it to be the best place it could be. You know, I grew up here, and my kids come down here. They come to the place. I want everything to be right. So whatever you guys recommend, that's That's the way.
We feel that would certainly improve the area, the neighborhood, and even your place as well, give it a classier look.
It isn't tone.
I understand. As classy as we go with the tone.
Is there any further questions? Commissioner? Okay, I have to agree with our commissioners here, Commissioner Castro and Vice Chairman Kyle. As this board has gone through the years, we wanted to make all the applications better. We try to increase the aesthetic looks of any application that comes before this board, so that the residents of the city who drive up and down Trumbull Street, which is actually a fairly busy street, we understand there's stuff that's its own time, but whatever we can do to try to make it look nicer, that's what we're going to do. Thank you.
I have no photos.
Showing none. Are there any members of the audience who wish to testify regarding the application? If so, please step forward one at a time and state your name and address for the record. Sir? How are you, sir? Hi. Would you raise your right hand, sir? You solemnly swear? Any testimony you give will be. Yes, sir. Seat, please. Take up the microphone and hold the right hand. There you go. Name and address for your name.
My name is Michael Peterson, Michael Peterson. I live at 543 Bond Street, behind Highway Toll. Yes, sir. Yes. We had talked, the lawyer came and informed me and my wife on the situation as far as the planning. I understand that y'all want to get the fence in the front so to make it look beautiful. But then also, how about the back? The back fence, I don't know if they checked it out. It's kind of like gravity hanging over. I don't know if it's their responsibility or not. But I just asked that somebody check into that because we live right behind the building itself.
Are there holes in the fence or something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I would suggest that if there's any issues with the fence, that the building department will go out and take an inspection. Obviously, if there's any recommendation to the building inspector with regard to the condition of the fence, we would meet those obligations. But not as a condition of approval.
Mr. Chairman, if I may.
Commissioner Castro.
Okay, repairing the fence in the back is not a problem. If there's someone who is having an issue, a neighbor, who is having an issue with the shape of the fence or the state of the fence that is currently there, you have to repair it. And this board can propose changes to the fence.
Commissioner, any comments or questions? Okay. Thank you very much.
No, I just wanted to also say that we haven't had a problem with highway tolling expanding, but we just would like that part taken care of because, that's business.
Right, that's fine.
All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it may be in your best interest to make this part of the excellence of this particular application in order to fix that fence so we don't have residents surrounding the property and come back to us and
Sure.
each individual problem with a length of fence that could be here 200, 300, 400 feet.
Sure. If this board made a condition of the approval that would address any issues associated with the rear portion of that fence, we will obviously comply with that.
Commissioner Castro, you're agreeable to that?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Are there any further people from the audience? Showing none. The board, having heard from all members of the audience, will now hear the comments from the commissioners. Commissioner Castro?
Mr. Chairman, I'm personally in favor of the application. I don't have any problem voting in favor. I'm going to ask the applicant, and hopefully when the time comes to make a motion, I will make as a condition for this approval the change of the front fence with an ornamental or iron fence or aluminum fence. The applicant must also have to address those issues associated with the fence in the back and the size of the land. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Castro. Vice Chairman Trumbull.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I agree with Commissioner Castro. The applicant is willing to address our issue for the ornamental fence in front, making it aesthetically more pleasing. Certainly, the issue of the neighbor in the back needs to be addressed as well, to be a conditional approval for this application.
Thank you, Vice Chairman. Commissioner Dixon. None? Commissioner? Fine. Commissioner Silva.
I agree with our commissioners. I agree with the building makes the fence in the back, especially for neighbors. We don't want this to be a fence.
Commissioner?
So we agree to the property that they enhance with the framing with the lots. And then enhance the neighborhood and the communication with neighbors that the other neighbors as well.
Thank you. Commissioner Alvarado? Commissioner Towns?
I agree.
Commissioner Gallo? I agree. Thank you. Is there a motion to approve this application?
Motion to approve the application with the conditions discussed regarding the fence, the front and the back of the fence.
Commissioner Castro?
I'll second that, Mr. Chairman.
Vice Chairman Trumbull? Thank you very much. Madam Secretary.
Commissioner Castro